Darwin Herbert here, and I am here with
the Greaves Motions press officer, David Wainwright.
And we're here at the Newark Showground, and tonight in store we've got how many fights, David?
We've got 10 fights. At the top of the bill we've got Tom Cowling, then Stanley Stannard, Dec Spelman, James Richardson, Sonny Price, debutant Jamie Behan, debutant Connor Meanwell, debutant Tom Pogson, cousin of former British light heavyweight champion Callum Johnson, and finally opening the bill, Sean Bruce and Tyler Rivers. And
this is labelled the fight before Christmas because just in 1 week's time it's Christmas, and it's Calgary's final show of the year, and next year it's going to be titles galore for his stable.
Yeah, definitely. There's big things for the Greaves Motions stable. You know, you've got Stanley Stannard on the verge of area title or maybe even English title eliminator or title shots. Tom Cowling's got to be banging on the door as well for Midland area at least, possibly even English title at middleweight. You know, it's fights galore.
Absolutely. So tune in.
My contest of 4 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the black, white, and gold shorts, weighing in at 8 stone, 8 pounds, 4 ounces, from Manchester, Sean Jackson. And in the red corner, making his professional debut, wearing the black shorts, weighing in at 8 stone, 6 pounds, 10 ounces, from Leicester, Sean Greaves. For 3-minute rounds, your referee, Kevin Parker.
So Sean Bruce is making his debut tonight. David, you know a lot more about him than I will. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, so Sean's come from the unlicensed scene where he's been training with Joe Ducker, former Midland area lightweight champion, under the watchful eye of Rendell Munro, former 2-time world title challenger, European champion, Commonwealth champion and English champion. Sean actually boxed as a junior and is a young amateur with Old Shilton ABC, or Old Shilton and Barwell ABC, who we know produce the likes of Sam Bowen, Callum Blockley, who's Sean's best mate. So, you know, Rendell speaks very highly of him.
It's good company to be in, and I can see that he's southpaw. Rendell himself was a southpaw as well, wasn't he, with a pressure style, but he looks like he's not so much of a pressure fighter, he likes to box a bit more.
Yeah, always find it interesting, you know, with the debutants, you know, the first 3 minutes about the nerves are bound to be kicking in, the adrenaline.
Absolutely, you tend to, because unlicensed and amateur quite often it's 2-minute rounds you do and it's 3 lots of them, so suddenly you've got another minute on the end of each round plus another 3 minutes at the end, so there's always a bit of anxiety about getting that extra distance in.
No, exactly. I mean, what do you think so far from young Bruce?
Yes, you can see he's well schooled. He's obviously in his debut fight, so at the minute he's trying to find his range and so on, and you can see there's a little bit of tension. He's not fully relaxed yet, which is natural because you sell your tickets, you want to impress, don't you?
Yes, I suppose it's the same thing that they always say. You've only got one debut, you know, and obviously people say don't pressure yourself, try and enjoy it. But I'm sure the more people tell you that, it actually makes it worse. With the best of intentions, I might add.
For whatever reason, I always tend to judge people's fashion style based on their shorts, and I quite like his shorts, so he's made a decent choice there today.
Yes, yeah, and he's got a tough opponent in Sean Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely. From managed by Curtis Gargano, so anybody managed by Curtis Gargano will know their way around a ring. They're really well schooled in getting through the rounds in the away corner.
Yes, the Gargano stable definitely saved a few shows since boxing came back to normality.
Ever since Curtis stopped getting hit as well, he's developed a hairline. I'm not quite sure what.
No, we'll have to ask him about that afterwards.
But those punches don't do you any good. They kill the follicles.
Yes, yeah, and I seem to believe he did go to Turkey and not on a scouting trip for fighters.
That first round will have eased Bruce's nerves no end, because now he knows he's got one round in the bank. He'll have gone back to his corner. Rendell has said, "You've got a round." So now, as you can see there, he's clearly a little bit more relaxed.
Yes, definitely. You can see he was almost twitching with, obviously, the adrenaline with that first round, where he's definitely a lot more relaxed. And he seems to be catching Jackson with a bit more, you know, like you said, he's found his range. Some of those shots have been, you know, some accuracy there now.
Absolutely, and you can see the look in Jackson's face as well. His opponents come out different, and his facial expressions is telling you that.
Yes.
Bruce being from Leicester, obviously it's a really good time for Leicester boxing at the minute, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. There's a few coming through. Like I said, Sean Bruce making his debut. You've got Tyler Rivers making his second fight. But that's on this bill. And then I suppose arguably then you've got Stanley Stannard. Does he live in Leicestershire? Does he live in Nottinghamshire? He has got a Nottingham Forest season ticket, so we kind of obviously.
And you got Kyle as well, Haywood.
Yes, yeah, Kyle Haywood's here tonight, lending support to the stable. Kyle obviously trains regularly with when he's in camp, and he's coming over to CGP HQ 3 times a week, training with Stanley, Tom Cowling.
Enjoy it, son, yeah? Enjoy it, bud. Good, beautiful man.
He's putting his combos together a lot better in this round, where he's throwing.
Oh, nice uppercut there.
Yeah. Switching to the body quite well as well.
Yes.
Beautiful, well done, son, man. Get back in the job.
If you notice, Sean Jackson has switched southpaw, which is normally a sign of things not going so smoothly and finding it uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, some of those shots where Bruce is catching him cleanly, there must be rattling his whiskers a little bit.
Yes. Surprisingly though, you can see the nose a little bit, but being a fair-skinned chap myself, I can relate. You tend to redden up quite quickly, and Jackson isn't really red around his whole face, it's predominantly just his nose.
Yes. Oh, nice left hand there.
Seconds out. Round 3.
So, you mentioned Bruce has obviously come from a white collar scene and so on. At what age is he now?
He's 26, I believe, 25, 26.
He's a good age to go pro, because you've got the maturity to appreciate the journey that you're on. A lot of people who go pro early doors, they don't really just step back and take it in, do they?
No, that's right. I think that Bruce said to me when I've spoken to him, he felt he had a bit of unfinished business in the amateurs, and I think with COVID and everything decided to turn over. Well, but that was slightly delayed, and obviously had some those unlicensed fights.
Obviously, that would have happened to a lot of people, wouldn't it? With the with the amateurs not happening during COVID, and people have lost 2 years of their boxing career and as well as their age as well. So a lot of people are in a position where they're thinking, well, I've got to turn over. And additionally, everyone knows what's going on with the amateur boxing and the Olympics at the minute. Come 2024, there's a very good chance that amateur boxing loses its funding.
Yes, no, definitely.
So it just makes decision easier for people like Bruce.
Yeah. But he's definitely, he's well in the groove now. Yeah. Very much in the groove.
Yeah, left up going, man. Come on now, sir. And right up to the body. And right up to the body, Sean. Come on, man. Right up. Okay.
Some nice bit of footwork there as well.
Yeah. He looks to be a lot more relaxed than he was in round 1 now. He's relaxed in round 2 and it's just improving as the minutes go by.
Yeah, and the one thing I've sort of noticed myself is it seems to be quality of work from Bruce as opposed to quantity, because there's Jackson's less engaged, seems to be less engaged to come forward, but he's catching him with some nice combos.
Yeah.
That big left hand, oh there, just there again, the left hand coming over the top.
Rendell's quietly gaining himself a good reputation as a trainer, as well as he with Joe Ducker and others coming through the ranks.
Yes, yeah, you got Liam Bush as well.
Yes,
recently signed with ourselves.
Of course, you mentioned Leanne Bush, and Carl also signed Emma Dolan not long ago, who's meant to be on this card, wasn't she?
That's right, yes, yeah. Emma, unfortunately, she had a chest infection. She couldn't quite shake it off, and they just decided that she wouldn't be fit enough to fight.
Yeah.
Seconds up.
Obviously, your hands are very important for the barber. You've got to be put doing many airports with a broken ankle.
The 4th and final round of his debut. Impressive debut so far, and Rendell will be happy with the performance.
Yes, no, definitely, and I suppose it's one of those things. Make a bit of a statement, comprehend, nice performance. We know the depth of obviously superfly and flyweight. There's 2 or 3 wins, and you're up there for area titles. Not that it's easier to do it; it's just you can get there quicker.
Yes. That was a great body shot there. Set it up perfectly. He's he looks like he's really enjoying himself now. But yeah, as you mentioned, those lower weights, like you've got Sonny Edwards down in the lower weights, and he's as good pound for pound as any British fighter. But getting to that level is quicker because there aren't as many light people walking about in this country.
No, you're exactly right. But I suppose like Bruce knows he's done his job. We know he's done his job. I think Bruce has just been nice and sensibly and measured. He probably not wishing to sound negative, he probably knows he's not going to stop Jackson.
Absolutely.
So
we see debutants on TV all the time, and they'll get the stoppage, for instance. But the difference there is the opponent is often not someone coming in to be beat up, but they're coming to win, but they leave gaps, so they're easier to stop.
Yeah.
On these shows, the away fighter, they're not coming to lose. They'll win if they can, but they know how to tuck up. So they're very, very hard to stop.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we know ourselves of obviously knowing Curtis and his trainer's record. That Curtis obviously was renowned for not being stopped. All right, he didn't win any, but he didn't get stopped many times, either in the 50-odd fights. Yeah,
and that says something. Like people talk about Peter Buckley and Christian Late. They lost over 200 fights apiece, but neither one of them slurring their speech just because of how good the defence was.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
You have to say though, Jackson's a very game lad.
Yes.
Even in round 4, he's coming forward. You know, he knows he's down. He's the away fighter, but he's still.
Oh, nice shot there.
Yeah. But that's got to be a decision for Bruce on his debut. Every round, I'd say.
Yeah, 4-36, definitely.
Our referee, Kevin Parker, scores the contest 40-37 for your winner. In the red corner, Greaves. Shorts weighing in 10 stone, 3 pounds 10 ounces from Manchester, Leon Fox. And in the red corner, wearing the red and white shorts, weighing in at 10 stone, 3 pounds 10 ounces, with a record of 9, undefeated from Newark, Sonny Boy Price. 4 3-minute rounds, your referee, Kevin Parker.
Good, Sonny!
The first round.
As far as entrances go, that one's going to be quite hard to top tonight, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. I will give Sonny a little bit of a shout out. He, when I messaged every single fighter for the show, can I have your ring walk music, please? He was the first one. He messaged me, "Sweet Caroline, and please make sure no one else has it much."
He knows how to get the crowd going, and he obviously theme of December, come out in a Santa outfit. Like everyone's going to remember that. We've all taken photos. It's going to be doing the rounds on social media, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I know it's been not just because of COVID, but it's been very frustrating for Sonny. He's obviously had a lot of bad luck. This is only his second fight since October 2019. So I know he wants titles. He's not bothered. He says not bothered about earning money. He just wants titles and belts to give to his daughters.
Of course, and he upped camp a few years back to change to Carl Greaves to follow that dream that he's got, didn't he? Initially, I think he was training in Worksop or somewhere in Yorkshire, and I remember him being a switch hitter. But then I saw him emerge at Carl Greaves' gym, and he looks to be going from strength to strength there.
Yeah, no, very much so. He's part of the group of lads that train with Carl on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And
Carl doesn't just let anyone train with him anymore. You've got to have something about you.
No, definitely.
You know, it's David Avanesian, Stanley Stannard, Tom Cowling, and Sonny. Am I missing someone there?
Yeah, Carl Haywood.
And Emma Dolan.
As well, yeah, Tom Pogson. Carl was trying to get it down, but now it's got bigger.
Yeah. I recall him saying that bit, but small group of lads he had about a year ago was going to be his last in it before he moves into Up Avenues, and it has grown again. One thing that is very evident with Carl, fighters trained by Carl, they whip him into a body really well, and Sonny's no different.
Yes. Well, Carl's almost trademark shot was left up to the body, left to the head. And in fact, one of those shots made it into Sky's top 100 knockouts.
I did see it, and Carl shared it himself on social media. So if anybody watching at home wants to see what Carl Greaves used to be able to do, dig that out. And I can't remember what number he is, but it's a banger. It's a banger.
Yes. In fact, I showed it to Mrs. Wainwright, and Mrs. Wainwright said you best make sure you don't upset Mr. Greaves.
I think Sonny's distressing Mr. Fox here a little bit. He's
out foxing the fox.
Yeah.
from the local boy.
You can see Fox has now reverted to trying to be a little bit cleverer because he's tying Sonny up. So this is a good learning experience for Sonny because Sonny's doing really well, but now it's the dirty tactics of boxing that are coming into play.
Yes, because I don't think Mr. Fox, I don't think Liam Fox will last much longer if he boxes. Not that he was doing anything wrong, but I think trying to fight fire with fire.
As we were saying, this is the best I've seen Sonny in terms of aggression, movement, range. Everything seems to be clicking for him today. All those years of hard work, and we're now seeing the results of it.
Yes, I think part of the problem is and obviously we watch a lot of small law boxing. You see a lot of fighters end up with records 8-9-0, no stoppages. They're not going to get picked up by anybody on TV with that sort of record.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why that sort of thing is so important to get it when you can. And Carl actively gets his fighters looking for that. You see Tom and Stan both have stoppages on their record, and that's, as you say, very important to getting picked up by the bigger promoters on TV.
Yes, Oh, nice body shot there. But I know that Cole, he specialises in getting the lads as fit as they can possibly be. That's very important. And then developing almost like a grind them down, wear them down style.
Doesn't look like Kev Parker's got any time for clinching tonight. No. He wants clean boxing only.
He must have heard us. He must have heard us not been very happy about his 40-37 in the last fight.
Yeah.
But Sonny's a little bit seems to be smuggling his work a little bit. Oh, nice shot.
Great shot. See, with this only being 4 rounds, it'll probably be in the 4th that Sonny really sees the results of the bodywork that he's doing. Yeah. Over longer distances, this will pay dividends.
Jab and then get off, jab and get off.
Was a nice shot that caught his arm though, didn't it?
Yeah. Didn't quite get through. It made a louder noise when it.
To be fair, I wouldn't want one of those shots on the arm. Yeah, Mr. Parker isn't messing around tonight. I mean, not that he's a soft ref anyway, but he definitely seems very sterner than usual. And I've not really seen anything particularly.
Another Sonny round for me.
Round 3.
In fact, did he box on the same show as Sonny?
I believe I did in Worksop at some point. I recall
the wonderfully named Worksop North Nottinghamshire Arena.
Yeah, not in Nottingham. Yeah, I believe I did in. It looks like a circus tent.
That's right. Yes, but no, that was my first ever fight report for Boxing News. Was at the wonderfully named North Nottingham Arena, and it looked more like a wedding venue.
Yeah, it does. Sonny's found his groove this round. He's standing in between rounds. It's not to say that round 1 and 2 weren't good for him, but he seems to have a little bit more.
Then you got a jab.
What's the word? Mojo in this round.
Yes, definitely, yeah. I think the little tricks that Fox is trying to play on him are sort of antagonising Sonny.
Yeah, absolutely. The head movements come in, and he's seeking and destroying, isn't he?
Yeah. It would have been a nice shot, but just caught the arm. But then again, those, like you said, those arm shots do hurt anyway.
Absolutely, especially with those little gloves on.
That's it. Lean on him.
I'm sure Liam Fox was hoping for an easier night this close to Christmas.
Yes, yeah. I should imagine when they took the fight, they probably thought, what, Sonny, 9-0, no stoppages, this is be a nice, steady night's work. But,
yeah, records can absolutely be deceiving, can't they?
Sonny, not gassed out, but seems, I was going to say, seems to have run out of a bit of steam.
You think he looks better southpaw or orthodox? It looks like his defence is better orthodox, but his attack is better southpaw.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, nice shot there. Straight down the pipe.
Absolutely. We can hear the corner screaming to Liam Fox to tie him up. They know this is a difficult night's work. It's not easy at all.
No.
Great body shot there. I think Fox has reserved himself to just getting through the fight at this point.
Oh, nice bit of showboating from the fighting pro.
For the fourth and final round.
There's a risk, of course, if Liam has a go, that he's going to open up more gaps for Sonny to penalise and punish.
Yeah, definitely. Some nice shots there. In fact, there was one that I think Sonny would have put him down if he'd have caught him properly with me. It was more of a glancing one off the chin.
Of course, yes.
Time up, Liam, time up here.
I think if you were writing a witty headline for Boxing News off the back of this fight, it'd be "For Fox's sake."
Double jab backhand when you can. Honest and real. Good. This way, that's it. Time up in there, time up.
I think if Sonny wins this, it's 10-0. It could be 9, it could be good.
Some fight.
Yes.
You get that first catch, take half a step back.
And Dec, to be fair.
That break in the action would have really helped Liam Fox there, because obviously I'm sure he was feeling it a little bit more than Sonny was.
Double jab, push it back a bit. There you go, good. That's it. Catch half a step back, good lad.
I think the stoppage is probably gone now, but it's an impressive performance nonetheless. And you have to think, if this was a longer fight, I think Sonny would possibly be getting him out of there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, with your pros hat on, if you're in Sonny's shoes, is it better just to stay active with a 4-round, or would you be really? He should really be boxing a 6-rounder on fight number 10.
I think, given it's fight number 10, you'd want a 6-rounder ideally to progress. Though, when you take into account the lack of activity, probably just wants to get the rounds under his belt. And occasionally, with a 6-rounder, also costs more, doesn't it?
Yes.
And it's better to have a 4-rounder than no fight at all. This close to Christmas, people have got other costs to go out instead of buying tickets at times.
No, that's right. No, very much so. Especially in these times of austerities on the horizon, if it isn't already for some people. He's caught him late in there.
So there's been some beautiful shots from Sonny in this fight, and I think that uppercut he just took there was the cleanest punch that's landed on him in the fight. which, given it's landed in the last round and the last 30 seconds, I'm sure Carl will be bringing that up in the gym soon.
Yes.
Well done, Liam.
Very good performance.
Our referee scores the contest 40-36 for your winner. In the red corner, Sonny Boy Price. A middleweight contest of 4 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the black and silver shorts, weighing in 11 stone, 2 pounds, 4 ounces, from Stockport, Hale Aerosmith. And in the red corner, wearing the black and red shorts, weighing in at 10 stone, 10 pounds, 10 ounces, from Leicester, the undefeated Tyler. 4 3-minute rounds, your referee, Kevin Park. For the first round.
Right on, buddy. Right on, buddy. There you go. There you go. Driving back. You jump.
For
Jump, let's go.
Tyler's first 2 fights, it's pretty much having the who's who of British journeymen, isn't he? George Rogers in his first, and now he's getting Dale Aerosmith.
Yes, yeah. Won't be an easy night's work for Tyler. And some of these, the away kids, Dale Aerosmith, I think, is a bit better than his record would suggest.
Yeah, Aerosmith is one of the more respected ones on the scene. He's very highly thought of. He's been in there with so many top lads, and I think prior to going pro, he was a relatively good amateur. So he had a good amateur career behind him, which suggests that he could have taken another route if he'd chosen to. I also believe Aerosmith has a rare claim of being the only British journeyman who manages himself.
Yes, no, yeah, I saw that online. Oh, nice to right hand over the side.
It's important for Rivers here just to stick to his plan, because when you're in with someone experienced as this, they can easily make you look bad. So
yes, especially just now when he was pinned him in the corner.
Yes, absolutely. So it's a very good learning fight to get. So this is obviously Rivers' second fight. In his first, he competed against George Rogers and picked up a win. What did he do as an amateur? He's obviously got a bit of a boxing background.
Yes, yeah.
I can see the tattoo on the leg.
Yes, he was. The last fight he had as an amateur before turning over was East Midlands regional belt. From the same, yet another fighter from the Old Chiltern and Barwell stable.
We just keep churning them out, don't we?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, good shot.
If you were in Rivers' corner here, what would you be telling him in terms of what you want to see from him next round?
I suppose you want him to be a bit more. I suppose you want him not this. You wanted to turn him up a bit, probably apply a bit of pressure, because but not go too silly, because obviously he's liable to get he'll possibly get caught. He seems to be piercing his defence, not necessarily at will, but he's getting some joy.
Yeah.
jab. There it is, there you go. Come on with a left hook after.
I think the difficulty with someone like Aerosmith or Rivers is your range has to be so perfect, because if your range is too close, he'll clinch you. If your range is slightly wrong, he'll counter you. And if you're too far out, you'll just step back and you'll miss completely. It's a lot easier for Aerosmith to make Rivers look bad than it is for Rivers to look good.
Yes, yeah, it's saying that, nice big combos.
Forward, Dale, forward.
But not possibly putting enough pressure on Aerosmith.
See that, how we need help.
Yeah, nice. Some nice work, but probably could have done with just applying a bit more pressure. I suppose that's it.
Good right hand got through there.
Work, right up, and you're close.
I think that is the key here. He's got to jab his way in and then throw 3 or 4 to get through, because obviously Aerosmith's renowned for having such a good defence.
Pushing back.
Yes.
See, Rivers has switched stance here to see if he can penetrate the guard a bit more from southpaw.
Shoot. There it is, and the right hand on the plate. Go forward.
He seems a little frustrated, even though Tyler's had some joy. He seems to be a little bit frustrated. I can sort of see it in his demeanour when he's thrown a couple of shots that maybe. I mean, I know I know to say he's only in his second fight, but he's been around the amateur circuit quite some time. I don't know. You know, that is boxing experience. Whether it's
of course, and it's like this isn't something you'd see on the amateur circuit. You wouldn't come across this.
No.
And it can be so frustrating because you sell tickets, you want to look good, and suddenly you have someone in there who's very good at what they do.
Yes.
Turn, step back. Double jump backhand, straight in. No.
Yeah, yes. The durable away fighter, road warrior general, whatever you want to call it, that's a novice pro's worst nightmare.
Absolutely. I mean, when
they know the tricks of the trade, if they're good at it, what they do, they know how to manage the ring, stay out of range, smother you up to make, like you said, make you look bad on the inside.
I recall a few months back, earlier this year, someone stopped Dale Aerosmith in their debut, and I was in shock because I said to them, I was like, this guy don't get stopped, do you realise what you've just achieved there?
Yes.
And I think anybody getting in the ring with Aerosmith should put that thought out their mind. You can see Tyler Rivers clearly wants to entertain the fans here. Some of them are echoing, come on Tyler, and so on. And you can see just the sigh of frustration there. The jab of his is working really well and is setting up some nice shots. So if he continues to work off that jab and following it up with other things, could have a lot of success to come in the last 2 rounds here.
Yeah.
Now step in.
I don't know what Tomo would say in his corner to Rivers, but he's fired up, but kind of got a lid on it being fired up.
Absolutely. It's like controlled aggression in this 3rd round.
His real spite and snap to his punches. He says that, and then Aerosmith throws in a neat combo. Is it very good?
Yeah, jinxed it. Commentator's curse.
It's, just a real snap. But the thing is as well though, with the journeyman, you say how some are struggling to get work because they're getting wins and stuff, is that, soon, there's a shortage of them.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a dying breed, isn't it?
Yes.
And I think that was a great shot.
Nice left up.
Shoot right up! Did you step up?
What do you think the shortage of journeymen is down to?
COVID, some missing out.
People have found other jobs. Rivers has really stepped it up in this round, and he's landing a lot. He's getting a lot of success with that right hand to finish.
But there's something quite nice about the exchange when they exchange a few shots, and there's a little smile from Harrison there.
Yeah,
like as if that's the best you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go first. Body.
But Rivers is getting, well, he has got a tight guard, but Rivers is getting through now.
It seems like all of Rivers' success comes off a 4-punch combo, but finishing with a right hand.
Shoot! Last fight! Yes, and again!
This fight will teach him so much.
For the fourth and final round.
Final round here, and it's probably safe to say that Tyler Rivers will have learned a lot more here in the 4 rounds than he would have done in a year in the gym.
Yeah, oh, definitely. He's just, it's nice being patient. You couldn't say that, for me, Tyler's won every round, but he wasn't particularly brilliant in the first.
No,
but he's definitely come on, and I think it's that quality over quantity. Still plenty of 8 punches, but just that there seems to be a plethora of wasted shots.
You can see in the 3rd round, between the 1st and the 2nd and the 3rd round, he seemed to have learned a lot in that time as well. Which is what people like Aerosmith are brought in to do. They're brought in to nurture this talent that's coming through. He's very well balanced when he throws his combos, Rivers.
Yes.
And that's clearly something that works for him when he does it.
First time I met Tyler at Old Shilton was at their old gym, and he was sparring with Kyle Wood and Sam Bowen in early 2019. I actually took him on. We went on Radio Leicester a couple of weeks ago. Tyler, myself and Sean Bruce. I don't think they've forgiven me yet.
Yeah.
No, sure. I wasn't so sure whether Tyler enjoyed himself. We went on the following week with Stanley Stannard.
Some bottles of water, because we were coming and asking for a ringside here, because I don't think there's any in the changing rooms.
Step back!
We provided these, but we'll probably have to reach out to you on whatever. But okay, that's just if they need it.
Step back! Left up!
That's a name that's fell off the radar, and I see a lot of fans asking online where he's gone. Obviously you and I know Sam Bowen left the boxing scene to go and just pursue a normal life, because he didn't love boxing, it was just a job to him.
Sad, very, very sad that when you see, obviously he battered Maxwell, he bossed Maxie Hughes.
Now IBO champion.
And he's now an IBO world champion. Kakachi, who obviously, very close split decision. If the referee hadn't taken off a point with no warning off Bowen.
Our referee, Kevin Parker, scores the contest 40-36. For your winner in the red corner, Tyler Rivers. It's a middleweight contest of 4 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the blue, white and yellow shorts, weighing in at 11 stone and 2 pound, from Leeds, Joe Hardy. And in the red corner, making his professional debut, wearing the black and red shorts, weighing in at 11 stone, 2 pounds 4 ounces, from Newark, Connor Meanwell. 4 3-minute rounds, your referee, Kevin Parker.
Obviously, Connor Meanwell is from Newark, making his debut here in his hometown of at Newark Showground. What can you tell us about him, his background?
I don't know a massively great deal about him. The reason being is we were meant to do a podcast, so I had to cancel it, and then we were all set, and he couldn't get his volume to work. So I don't really know a massive amount. I know Cullen's got a kickboxing background. We're training with Stuggy's gym.
He is cut. I think there might be in a clash of heads, and he's cut on the forehead.
Missed that. He's somebody that started coming in the gym. I think he's mates with Sonny Price. Oh yes, I see.
He does seem to be able to carry a bit of venom in his punches. I've seen him land a couple, and it's changed the demeanour of Joe Hughes.
Yeah, very much.
He may well have to chase for stoppage here, or it could end up being a technical draw if that cut continues.
Yeah, that's good. Oh.
Push your jab, come on. Pull your jab.
There's a really entertaining exchange there from the neutrals, but
yes,
horrible exchange if you're a trainer.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl looks like he's about ready to have a thrombo.
Yeah. And I think Hughes has seen that cut and the blood streaming, and he seems to fancy the job here as well.
You can't be getting hit with that many shots, Connor.
It looks like one of those cuts for wrestlers get when they cut themselves, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
It's in the exact same spot.
Yes, when they get rammed into the post.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Mick Foley used to.
It's wide open to look good.
I would honestly say, as much as it's been entertaining for us commentators, I think Connor's like busy ticking off a box of what not to do in your first round of your first fight.
Yeah, absolutely. In addition to that, he doesn't seem to have held anything back. Every punch, he's been high work rate, loaded up, everything to tire yourself out. It'd be great to see him keep this up for another 3. There's some leather swinging in there for a minute.
Yes.
That was like something out of the Rocky scene when they both went with an overhand right.
It's that moment where the away fighter becomes like a great white shark. They smell blood.
Yeah, that's it.
They don't smell it. They can taste it.
They sense that this could be the one.
And it's funny how, you know, we as both you as a professional boxer or an inactive professional boxer, I won't say retired because I know you still, there's a comeback in you yet.
Yeah, there might be, but yeah, inactive's the right word. Great shot.
We call it the hurt game, but the idea is actually not to get hurt.
Yeah. This is probably the sort of fight that neither of them wanted when they woke up this morning.
Yes.
That's it, good boy. Right, when you break, use your jab, jab, jab.
But it would appear that Greaves has done a good job with the stemming the flow of blood in the minute break.
Absolutely.
I must admit, he didn't look very happy when he saw him try to take some applause for that first round.
Just as you said that, he started screaming again. Commentators.
Oh no, I've jinxed it again.
Yeah.
And he's screaming right into the eye as well. Hopefully he's got nice thick eyebrows just to stem it.
Yes.
That, yeah, it's gone into that right eye. Well, he's doing well to disguise it.
The cut's quite hot. Well, no, there's another cut just above his eye, but it's mainly from like there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's...
I don't know why I'm saying neg when no one could see it, but it's sort of on his hairline.
Yeah. I think it's one of those areas where it just bleeds very freely, doesn't it? This will probably be the fight that everyone talks about tomorrow morning.
Yes. Oh.
10 seconds.
But you can see how high up the cut is where Cole smeared Vaseline on his head. He's getting that's just silly.
Punch after the bell there.
Tell you what, Mr. Parker's giving him a talking to, and I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. That was a good second after the bell, that last one. But
I'd actually veer towards 2.
But actually, you have to mention how good Connor Meanwell's chin was there. Like, he took it flush and he didn't seem shook at all.
No.
I'm hearing corners echo out jab, 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 and that's probably the punch we've seen the least in this fight.
Yes.
He set up that right hand really well, came through. It's interesting because Joe Hughes shares his name with quite a few Joe Hugheses in the sport, doesn't he?
He's tired as well, Joe. Come on, look at him. Joe, he's tired. Joe, he's tired. Come on, Joe, he's tired.
How would you have scored the previous 2 rounds?
I think Meanwell's won both of them, but a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to be biased towards the home corner. I do think the better quality of work
and work rate. He had the work rate, but at the same time, you've got to think if you're the referee and what angle you're standing when the punches land. That can be a determining factor.
Meanwell's definitely running out of steam. Connor's definitely running out of steam.
Yeah, which isn't surprising given what he put into those first 2 rounds.
It was like a small hall Hagler herd.
I think Hughes is sensing that he's tiring as well.
Yeah.
Every time he tries to step it up, he just gets a bit in return to keep him honest.
Yes.
I say that and I look at Hughes is also breathing heavily through his mouth, so they're both feeling this fight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that pace of that first round was ferocious.
body work, Joe! Some body work, Joe! Body work, Joe! Come on, Joe, 10 seconds!
Yeah, you can't beat a bit of journeyman when they put their hands at them.
I'm sure they'll both be very happy to hear it's the final round.
Yeah, definitely.
Joe, come on! Making matches! Absolutely fun!
I think this is a very important round for both of them to win because, you know, as much as I would probably think Meanwell's got it, I wouldn't argue a draw or the other score going the other way. It's one person's opinion, but it's not conclusive enough to say.
No, and it goes back to that old that old chestnut. It's what you like.
Yeah. So a huge dig to the body there, which made Meanwell take a really deep breath because he's put a lot into this fight. So those body shots will have an effect this late on.
You know, in your professional career, would you say you followed instructions to the letter, or did you kind of sort of go a bit off plan? You know, the bell's gone and
a bit of both. Occasionally, you see things that your trainer might not, or they'll give you instructions, but you feel in there that if you tried that, it won't work because of something that's happening in there. Then occasionally you follow it to it. You do something and it works that they're shouting. So then you follow something else. It's kind of like it's layers. So as one thing that they say works, it layers upon another.
Yeah, of course.
It's like building foundations.
Some nice shots there.
I think one of the things that I think is paramount, a lot of trainers will shout instructions during the fight. When you're in there, the opponent will also hear it. So I'm not sure what benefit that has. That used to always go through my mind. When I was hearing my trainer shout, I knew that the opponent also heard it.
Yeah, Cole doesn't really say much.
No, because everything should have been said in that 1 minute, in the minute break. And if you're following the game plan right, they won't need to shout anything anyway.
Like something out of the WWE then.
Yeah.
I nearly said WWF.
But yeah, that would be 20 years too late, eh? Living in 2001. There's a lot of air being hit there.
Yes.
Joe, kitchen sink, everything.
What a finish. Fantastic fight.
Referee Kevin Parker scores the contest 39-38 for your winner in the red corner, Connor Meanwell. Welterweight contest of 4 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the orange and black shorts, weighing in at 11 stone, 14 ounces. From Burston Edmonds, Charlie Sheldon. And in the red corner, making his professional debut, wearing the black shorts, weighing in at 11 stone, from Lincoln, Jamie Behan. So the 3-minute round to your referee, Kevin Parker.
Firstly, as a redhead, I've got to say how great it is to see so many redheads on one boxing show tonight. This is two of these and one other.
Yes, yeah. Obviously doing, in fact, a ginger derby.
Yeah, ginger derby. I'm not sure how they can bring each other to hit one another. Well, let's talk a little bit about Jamie Behan. Came out, fantastic entrance too. John Bon Jovi with a bit of Winston Churchill quotes thrown in there.
Yeah, he's a serving soldier with the Royal Anglians, hence the poacher on his shorts.
I was wondering about that. I was thinking, I hope that's not from lurking in butchers or anything like that.
And he's trained at the same Scunthorpe gym as James Richardson. He's managed by Carl as well. And then as part of his training team, he's got a former CGP fighter, Amir Runsworth, who, former Midland area champion, English title challenger.
He looks very relaxed for someone in his pro debut, especially when you compare it with others we've seen this evening.
Then move into the gap. That's it.
He's actually been spoiled with his. He's been allowed to have time off work to prepare for this fight.
Oh wow! Pretty much a full-time pro for it. But very nice foot movement there, working the angles.
Catch and move, yeah. That's it, good. Now slide back. That's it, slide back.
It seems that Sheldon's trying to get him when they're on the inside, but he's too smart for it and he's moving out of range very quickly. Very happy to keep composed and score the points and work the openings as well, as opposed to trying to get him out there early like a lot of debutants try.
No, that's wrong.
There's absolutely no doubt with his background in serving, he's going to be a very fit lad, so the round shouldn't be an issue for him at all. Behan working his way in behind the jab once again. And he's just keeping Sheldon at range there, so Sheldon can't quite get his shots off. Behan, of course, in the red and black trim. Sheldon's trying to keep it at range because obviously when they get in close, it's having difficulty. I was just saying Behan's just switched a little bit there, but now he's just switched back. He's using a lot of feints to draw openings.
Yeah, nice footwork. Nice little early shuffle there.
Yeah. He just, you don't see debutants look this relaxed normally on these small hall shows.
No, very calm.
Good body shot there. And he's just switched again.
Belying the stereotype of a redhead. Normally you'd say fiery and...
Yeah, of course.
Give him a rough line. Heavy jab, yeah. Fundamentals. Good. That's it, good lad. Time up.
Showing a lot of variety as well, going to the body and head.
That's it. Into the gap, there you go, Charlie. Good lad, that's it. Time up, step through it.
very comfortable round for him so far, isn't it? There's not much come back to trouble him. He's having it all his own way, which is a perfect debut, really. So
yes, yeah. But it's not like you said. He's not really been given a lot by his opponent.
Catch and shoot. There you go. Good lad. Good work on that side. Dip them knees. Nothing's unnecessary. Good. Good work. Dip them knees. And step down on it, yeah? Up top and step down and get off. Good.
again, just great boxing at range from Behan. Pumping the jab out there, throwing fakes. He's walked into a jab there, which he won't have been happy about.
Double jab back guy. Time up. Good. Time up, that's it. Good work. Occupy the space with the jab. With the jab, even if it's not landing. There you go, Charlie. Good. Pop up, snap down, then move. Good. Hit up, snap down, then move, Charlie. Good.
Digging those body shots in around the elbows really well.
Good.
Great left hook.
Good, Charlie, good. Let the jab hand out when you're moving back.
He's giving Sheldon no room to move. He's cutting the ring off.
It's all very much one-way traffic.
Yeah, absolutely.
And another alley shuffle there.
Clearly enjoying himself.
There you go, good, lovely. That's it, Charlie, good work. Give him a couple of fakes, good, Charlie.
If it was one thing to work on, I think sometimes it'd just be keeping his distance when he gets him on the rope so that he can land more. But that's very nitpicky. It's been a really good performance all round.
Jab him, Charlie. Good lad, good movement. Right. Get them knees a bit more. Now got that backhand.
He's enjoying himself now. He's switching, hands down, going through his full repertoire.
We've actually got about half a stable of super welterweights.
Yeah, of course. And a lot of his learning at this stage will be done in the gym with people like Stan and Kyle.
Got a bit like a bit of club dancing.
Yeah. I think Sheldon was very happy to get through that. Yeah, no worries.
answers. Thank you. Referee Kevin Parker scores the contest 40-36 for your winner. In the red corner, Jamie Behan. Weighing in at 15 stone, 1 pound, 4 ounces, from Liverpool on his professional debut, Bradley Davies. And in the red corner, also making his presence of the debut, wearing the black and white shorts and weighing in at 14 stone, 6 pound, 10 ounces, from Boston, Tom Pogson. For 3 minute rounds, and your referee is Kevin Parker.
Get ready to the camera. Hey? Tom.
For the first round.
Sticking the jab out, Brad.
The heavyweight, Pogson making his pro debut from Boston against a Bradley Davis. Faking that jab well. force Davis to go in and get hit with any of those big swingers. Just using that jab and keeping it at distance. He's obviously got the height and length on his opponent Davis. Nice little dip to the body there, just mixing up the shots. Davis is just throwing enough back to keep Pogson thinking about. Some big shots there. It didn't seem to trouble Pogson. Moving to the body, nice left hook to the body there. Of course, he dropped to the body, eventually the hands drop as well. The phrase is, if you take the body, the head will die. Great combination there, and he moved off to his left.
Yes, yes. Keep away, chop away. Come on, put it in now. Stop all game.
Plenty of interviews tonight. Yeah, I've got about the right 4 now, yeah. It's just only, I've had a month off, but I've still got sponsors that I need to keep happy. So I've still got to keep the sponsors.
Head moving. Don't stay there. Head moving, that's it. Move that head right, that's it. Angle of head moving. Take your time. Take your time, lad. Head moving, lad. Head moving, don't stay there. Give it away. Keep moving, lad. Keep that head moving, Brad. Don't stay there on the target. Keep going. Go! Yes! Go! Go! Move that head, Brad! Keep that head moving, Brad! Don't shoot that target. Hang your head moving. Go left up, let's go! Go left up! Go left up, let's go! Come on, Brad, let's go, lad! Let's have a blast, lad! Go left up! Come on, roll away! Go, bang! Yeah! And again, roll away! Yeah, come on, yeah! Go! Yes! Go, hang up, roll away! Dip away, Brad, get those shut up.
I'm not a big fan of Cougar. I think he's a bit arrogant. And I don't know what, it's this lad, like, he might disagree with me, but...
Keep it away. That's it, keep it away, roll it away.
He thinks he's like, he acts like he's like something he's not, you know what I mean? I find him irritating.
I don't mind.
Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's?
Scores the contest 39-37. Forward in the red corner, Pogson. The heavyweight contest is 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the red and white shorts, weighing in at 17 stone, 9 pounds and 8 ounces, from Nottingham, Greaves. And in the red corner, wearing the black shorts, weighing in at 15 stone or 1 pound and 10 ounces, A record of 6 losses, 18 wins, 9 by way of knockout. He is the former English light heavyweight champion from Scunthorpe, Dec Spelman. 6 3-minute rounds and referee Kevin Barber.
Carwyn Herbert here, joined for this fight by guest commentator Jack Fletcher from JF Media, is that right?
JF Boxing TV.
Excellent.
Nearly right, mate.
Yeah, nearly right. So you've been in the gym with Lamar Griggs. Just tell us a little bit about him. Obviously, he doesn't come to lose, does he, as a heavyweight fighter? Yeah,
Lamar Griggs, you can't really call him a journeyman. He comes to fight. Most of his fights have ended up in points, losses, but he comes to bring it. He comes to fight. He's dedicated in the gym, and yeah, he's looking to put on a good performance tonight.
Of course, and obviously this is the highest caliber opponent Lamar's fought so far, because Dec Spelman, he's been in with Anthony Yard, Lyndon Arthur, he's been in with the who's who of British boxing, really, you know, former English light heavyweight champion.
Yeah, I think if Lamar goes in tonight and gives a good account of himself and even gets to 6 rounds, it's not a victory on paper, but it's a moral victory for him, and it'll definitely raise his stock.
Absolutely. You can see just Spellman's showing him a bit of respect here. He's like working behind his jab, because at this weight, one punch can change it all.
Yeah, I don't think Dec wants to come in too close. I mean, Griggs Lamar is very heavy-handed, and you know it's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen. One big shot, and yeah, it could be over.
And we talk about Griggs. He's at 6 fights away, and or 5 fights away, and all of them have been really close affairs.
Every single fight that he's had thus far, it's been a very close fight. A lot of the away fights that he's had, I've heard on the grapevine that if it would have been a home show, he may have got his hand raised, but unfortunately, his fight record doesn't kind of reflect his true.
That looked more like a slip to me.
Yeah, but it's a slip there.
Of course, he trains at DCT. Really strong stable going down there. Like you got Echo Esserman, Derek Asaze. So great movement happening down there at the minute. Trained by Killer.
Yeah, Barrington Brown. You know, Echo Esserman, Derek Asaze. These guys are top caliber fighters, European, British, and the boxer champion Derek Asaze as well. Griggs Lamar's sparring with these guys week to week, month to month, and you know, I've been in the gym there myself, and he always gives a very good account of himself, and he's a tough cookie.
Absolutely. I was like, you'd say that Spellman's edging around you, but it's not clear cut, is it? You know, it's not like he's not dominating to the point where you think that this is a mismatch. Lamar's holding his own.
I think if anything, I think Dec Spelman's fitness will be a lot better in the latter rounds. I mean, Griggs has took this at very short notice. I think it was about a week's notice he took it at, but that's my only concern. But from like Griggs' point of view, you know, he's going in there and he's holding his own in there.
Of course, and I think leading up to this, it was talked that it was going to be Spellman's very last fight. He was retiring after this one. But earlier in the week, the board ordered that he'd fight Chev Clark of Matchroom. So whether that changes his approach to it, whether he wants to stay on to have a big fight.
Yeah, I think his mindset's totally shifted now. I spoke to him in the dressing room earlier on, and I said, "Oh, I thought this was going to be a last fight recently." That now.
Again, beginning round 2. Spelman working off his jab here.
Yeah, let's see if Dec Spelman starts picking up the pace now coming into the second round.
Big right hand to the body there by Griggs. Seems to have started this round a bit more of the aggressor.
Yeah, I think Griggs Lamar knows that if he goes in there and gets 6 rounds in and gives a very good account of himself against a high-profile fighter like Dec Spelman, this could open many doors for him. So it's a massive fight for Griggs Lamar.
Absolutely, and those weight divisions, cruiserweight, heavyweight, there's not many away fighters, so there'll be so much work once they know that you're a credible opponent, which going the distance with Dec Spelman would tell everyone Griggs Lamar is credible.
I mean, looking at Griggs now, he's on the front foot, he's throwing his shots, you know, he's landing some good shots.
Great body shot there, hook to the body.
Yeah. I genuinely believe that Dec Spelman probably would have underestimated Griggs going into this fight, but I think he's definitely gained his respect moving into his second round.
Absolutely, and you can see that in the change of shift. whereas Spelman's now working the openings more so than he did early doors, and that is a testament to how well Greaves has done.
Yeah, you can see again, like Greaves has just landed another body shot, he's landed one to the head, and you know, he's really good combo there from Dec Spelman getting back into it. But this is a fight, this really is a fight. Yeah,
and you can see Dec working off the jab there. I heard Griggs' corner shout forward, and he came forward and landed 2 jabs.
The only concern I've got with Greaves at the minute is his stamina levels where they need to be to see this fight to the 6th round. That's the only thing that I'm looking at the minute.
And you talk about stamina, and there's not many fitter fighters out there than Dec Spelman.
No, Dec Spelman, you know, look at the people that he's faced in the past. We're talking Anthony Yard,
Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah, he's fought the best of the best Shakan Pitters in the boxer tournament as well.
Yeah, he beat Joel McIntyre, the current English champion in that. And then of course he had that fateful fight with Scott Westgarth, which he's got his name on his shorts because Scott Westgarth sadly lost his life off the back of that.
Yeah, again, like Lamar finding his range, snapping that jab out, you know, getting his shots off, and you know, he's definitely got Dec Spelman's respect now, and this is turning into a very, very good fight.
That is one thing with Lamar as well as the away fighter. With his style and coming to win, he's going to entertain crowds. Like he's not someone who just tucks up and wants to lose on points.
Yeah,
he's fighting back.
Yeah, the thing is about Lamar as well. He's a tactician, so he's not going in there all guns blazing. He's being very cautious. He's on the front foot, and he's holding back. He's picking his shots. His defence is tight, and this is a very, very good fight. I'm impressed with him. Yeah.
Round 3.
Here we are in round 3. I'd say that both rounds to this point would be 10-9 to Spelman.
Yeah.
But you know, there's not been anything to say that you could say is dominant to the point of 10-8. They've been just solid 10-9 rounds.
This is a very, very respectable performance from Griggs Lamar. You know, again, he's getting his shots off. You know, look at the calibre of Dec Spelman. Griggs Lamar's relatively unknown in the boxing world. He gets a good 6 rounds here.
And he didn't have a really big amateur background either, did he? So like to be doing what he's doing now, I know he had a few amateur fights, but he wasn't one of these amateur kids who had 50-odd fights under his belt and turns pro.
No, I think he started off, I think he did a couple of unlicensed. I think he trained down the Bronx gym in Nottingham for a little bit, and then again he's getting his shots
landed
off.
A great uppercut there.
Yeah. Good defence there, left hook to the body by Spelman. And good body shot, and again, like Griggs Lamar's throwing back yet again, getting his shots off. Another shot from Griggs Lamar, and this could turn into an all-out war come round 5 or round 6 if it goes that far.
It shows it shows that we're in the heavyweight division, because Spelman normally is quite gung-ho, comes forward and just walks people down and so on, and he's using a lot more of his boxing here.
Yeah, I mean, no one's really holding the centre of the ring at the minute. It's a bit of a chess match at the minute, but Griggs is, you know, he's showing his dominance in the ring, and again, a great body shot by Griggs Lamar.
Spelman did catch him with a jab on the way in there, so it was 1 for 1 there.
Who have you got there? Who have you got at the minute then?
In terms of winning the fight?
In point, yeah.
I'd say Spelman's picked up the first 2 rounds 10-9. I think this round's hanging in the balance. Griggs has had a much better round, and they both landed shots, so I think it's just who does the more in the last bit of this round. What about yourself?
Are you surprised at how well Griggs has done in this fight thus far?
I knew he was decent, and like when you think Spelman's going up to a weight that he's not comfortable with, well, I have to say, I didn't think Griggs would be holding his own as well as this.
Exactly, and I think at the minute, I think Dec Spelman is edging it on the points. I totally agree with you. I think it's 10-9 straight down the line at the minute. But
yeah, and his class is showing here, but he's still getting caught occasionally, which in this division, that is a risk.
it's a great fight, and already, I mean, Greaves Lamar's, you know, putting on a great, brave performance, a tactical performance, and he's given an amazing account of himself. Of course. It's a round 6 rounder.
Yeah, we're in round 4 of a 6 rounder. So, of course, Lamar's done some 4 rounders before. Spelman's done championship round many times. Just from here onwards, we'd think that the engine room would differ and the gas tank would come into play.
I mean, you look at Spelman, he's been in deep waters many, many times, you know, high pressure situations, he's come out on top, he's lost a few, but such a high profile fighter with a lot of rounds under his belt. Lamar Griggs, you know, this is brand new to him, plus the fact that he took the fight at very short notice, but at the minute, he's still pushing forward.
Of course. And I think, like, if he was in there with someone else, a lot of these shots that Griggs has landed would have hurt him, but like, you're in with a freak of nature who's got a chin like Dec Spelman. You know, he took many of Anthony Yard's shots flush and stood there and looked at him.
And Lamar throwing a great combo. I think even Dec Spelman's surprised at what he was up against at the minute, because this is a real fight now.
Yeah, he's fighting back, and now it's getting into a phone box fighting where they're both in the middle of a ring.
Lamar really throwing those heavy shots in, but is that going to be an issue? Could he gas out at some point, because he can't keep throwing heavy shots like that?
And he's probably against one of the guys out there who will just take his shots and stand there, not even blink. And that's just the unfortunate world of boxing sometimes.
Yeah, Dec Spelman moving forward now, close guard and good shot thrown in from Dec Spelman. Greaves Lamar looking very tired now.
Which is what we expected. As you said, he's taken it on short notice, and he's never been past 4 before.
Again, still using his boxing IQ to evade punches, throw punches back. You know, he's been very careful in this fight, and you know, he's giving, like I say, I feel like I broke a record, but he's given an extremely great account of himself this evening.
You'd imagine Dec's experience will start to pay off here, because he's stepping it up gradually. And you can sense the tiredness in him. And there he is, stepping it up. So,
yeah.
Well, like,
and again,
Griggs is letting him know he's still there. He's still there.
He's still throwing back. Dec Spelman more calculated with his shots now, moving forward on the front foot. Still looks reasonably fresh as well.
I tell you what, it would be a fantastic local derby if you ever got Dec Spelman against Chad Sugden.
It would be a great. You can see that ever happening anytime soon?
I don't know. Like, I thought it was a perfect fight to make, and I've always wanted to see it. And the styles would mesh so well, I imagine. We're now in round 5, which is a body shot there from Spelman, left hook. Griggs now in uncharted territory.
Yeah, Griggs is not used to this type of fight. Definitely against someone of Dec Spelman's calibre as well, but again he's still throwing back. You're showing extreme bravery in this fight, Griggs Lamar.
Against an ordinary opponent, going to rounds that you've not been before is a difficult task. Going to those rounds with someone with the engine of Dec Spelman's probably just an added pain that you don't need.
Yeah, if you look at Dec Spelman now, he looks very fresh still. You know, he's picking his shots well, sinking those body shots into the body, and you know, he looks like he's got plenty more in the tank. But again, Griggs still throwing back.
Griggs is always letting him know that he's there.
Good body shot by Griggs. The bravery from Griggs Lamar at the minute is unfathomable. You know, it's a valiant performance. So even if he goes out of the ring tonight, he doesn't get his hand raised. This is a moral victory for Griggs Lamar, and it will definitely raise his stock against someone of the calibre of Dec Spelman.
He can go into the Christmas break with his head held high. He is relentless, Spelman. He'll just continue coming all day. Like, there's a reason why he's had so many entertaining fights over the years.
100%, yeah. He's one of the top level fighters, and now we're seeing a resurgence in Dec Spelman when we thought it was all a closed book for him. He's back in the ring again, and he's got that fire back in his belly. It looks like Spelman's now established that Lamar's chin is not going to move, so he's going to have to go to his body a bit more, and he's setting up body shots a lot more to try and take him out. I think 99% of the spectators in this room tonight would have expected Dec Spelman to have finished the fight by now.
Yeah, there's an element of respect there from Spelman's side, because you've got to think, we imagined that this was a stage where he'd be bulldozing him, but he's not. He's still showing him respect because Greaves is still coming back with things.
And again.
As there.
And again. I think Greaves has let everyone know tonight that he's got a good chin, that's for sure.
Yeah. You know, these aren't featherweight punches that are landing. These are big, big boys.
And again. I think Greaves knows as well how much this fight means and what it means to his reputation and his opportunities that will come further down the line.
Absolutely.
Given a valiant performance.
And here we are in the sixth and final round. It's been a very entertaining affair. Like, you'd say that Spelman's won every round, but Greaves has been there with him the whole way, throwing back.
Yeah, Greaves, Lamar, Dec Spelman. I mean, Greaves has shown determination. He's shown that he's got a chin. He's been getting his shots off, and every time Dec Spelman throws a few shots in, he throws a few more back, and he's landing as well. And he's definitely got the respect of Dec Spelman tonight.
And he's, as we go into this final bit of a fight, he's on the front foot.
I think a performance like this from Lamar Greaves against someone like Dec Spelman, as I keep saying, will raise his stock, you know, strengthen his reputation in the boxing world. And yeah, we could see a few more big fights coming up for Lamar after this fight.
Of course, and just as a testament to a moment there, you saw Dec Spelman step out and step back and out of range, which isn't something you're used to seeing him do. He's normally the guy on the front foot like he is now. But for a moment there, he had to box his way out of the corner.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that if he catches a big right hook on the chin from, you know, Greaves, you know, anyone's liable to get knocked out or shaken, and, you know, there's no excuse here with Dec Spelman. You know,
right uppercut, left hook there. Didn't shake Lamar. He's got a very good chin.
Nice double jab, followed by a nice sinking body shot, and he's still throwing back. This could be an interesting last minute.
Spelman's boxing a lot smarter than I've seen him in his last few fights. That could be because of the calibre of opposition, because he's with Lamar and he's normally fighting these British title level opponents, or it just could be from a respect standpoint. He realises that he's not going to get him out of there, so he has to box.
I think that's right, you know, and look at the size of Greaves as well, and he does hit hard, and he sinks those shots in, and he's ferocious when he throws those punches. So, you know, he needs to be careful, he needs to be calculated, and that's what he's doing. He's put on a classy performance, Dec Spelman, but like a lot of the people in this arena tonight, you would expect him to maybe got the stoppage tonight. Yeah,
I agree with you. The expectation was that Spelman would get him out there, especially based on experience and who they've both been in there with. So, as you say, this is a moral victory for Lamar. It's raised his profile, and not only that, he will have learned so much from this fight.
Yeah, if anything, this is a bigger deal for, I'd say, Lamar Greaves tonight. You know, to do 6 rounds with Dec Spelman, and sort of, it's a fairly even fight. Obviously, it looks like Dec's going to win this on points.
I think he's just shook him there. He caught him with the right hand, and I'm not sure if Lamar was off balance, but he has wobbled a little bit. Yeah. So it's interesting to see whether Spelman goes for the kill. But fortunately, there's 10 seconds left, and it would be nice to see Lamar see the final bell with the effort that he's put in here today.
Great performance.
Fantastic performance.
Well, Lamar.
Good boxers, thank you. Referee Kevin Parker scores the contest 60. 54 for your winner. In the red corner, in Nitro, Dec Spelman. The middleweight contest of 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the white and blue shorts, weighing in at 11 stone, 8 pounds, 8 ounces, known as the Stanford Truck Norris, from Stanford, James Richardson. And in the red corner, wearing the blue shorts, weighing in 11 stone, 9 pounds, a record 9 undefeated, 4 by way of knockout, from Harvey, Stanley Stannard. 6 3-minute rounds, your referee, Kevin Parker.
For the first round.
Stan Stannard in his 10th pro fight. He's against Jake Bray. Stan's been coming off a very, very good win against Daniel Urbanski, who he stopped in a quicker time than Gennady Golovkin. Carl Greaves has been finding it very difficult to match with Stan because Stan wants more difficult opponents, and there was an opponent matched with him that was a higher caliber opponent. That was a former actual WBU champion. But for whatever reason, that fight fell through. So he's got Jake Bray, and next year Stan wants to be going for titles. This is a 6th round, and Stan very much likes to work for body early in the fights. Great straight left hand there, timed it perfectly. Stan working the body again. Since turning pro, Stan has really developed a spitefulness that he's been putting down to some of the stuff that he's been working on with Carl Greaves. Great left uppercut. Very composed from Stan. Bray seems very content just to be getting through the fight. And Stan doesn't seem to want to let him. Stan, of course, went viral when he stopped Martin Jones in 9 seconds. Both were unbeaten at the time. And a big overhand left, and that was it. Good night. Stan again working for the gaps. Jake Bray just seems content to be tucking up here. He doesn't want to be taking too many of those. Stan, of course, was in line to fight for the Midlands area title. His stablemate. One moment. His stablemate Kyle Haywood was fighting Ryan Amos for a title, and if Kyle would have won, when the chances would be vacate, and then Stan would be able to fight for the vacant title. If Ryan would have won, he likely would have been fighting him. As luck would have it, the fight was a draw. So that just meant that Stan would have to sit on the sidelines a bit longer, waiting for his opportunity. So a frustrating time for Stannard. The year he is ticking over, hoping for a big 2023. Yeah, he's just switched there. Bray seems very tentative and not wanting to commit. Those body shots will pay off later on in the fight. And I'm just joined back by David in the second round of Stan Stannard versus Jake Bray.
Yeah, yes, I've just done a bit of charity collecting for Reverse Ret and thought I'd best join back in to give you an hand. And what do you think so far to Stan, Cowling?
I think Jake Bray has felt Stan's power, and he's content to get through the fight. And Stan really doesn't want to let him.
Yes, yeah. Stan's obviously got very heavy hands. He's got the skills.
He's developed a real spitefulness as he's progressed through the pros.
But it's something that's interesting. You know, like Carl obviously tells him to lay off on the power. It's just an interesting sort of insight that you haven't got to knock their block off. But
it's funny how malicious he seems in the ring and how spiteful he is. Given outside the ring, he's probably the nicest lad you'll ever meet.
Yeah, definitely. I have a running joke with his dad that I'd quite happily adopt him. Oh, that's got to work. But you know, I think he actually said in an interview once, someone said that he was too nice to be a professional boxer. To me, he's not too nice, he's just polite.
Yeah, he's just a well-raised boy, isn't he? He's been raised properly, and that theory that you're too nice to be a professional boxer, there's no other sport where they say that your personality doesn't fit that sport. I think it's just in this one, and Stan is a genuinely nice lad, but this is a sport to him, and
yes, no, exactly.
Taking people out is part of that sport, and he does it well.
Yes, yeah. I mean, there's one thing that I would love to see. I'd love to see with his partner in Mambalo. I'd love to have a cross thing. They box each other.
Something you notice with Stan is, as Carl's giving instructions in the corner, eye contact the whole time, nodding. He takes in everything. He's like a sponge listening. And he was like that with his amateur coach as well, Gary Winning. But like Gary chose Carl, and Stan treats Carl with the same respect that he gave Gary as an amateur.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's one thing, I think that's just how Stan is as a person, but also, you know, the fact that he probably trains with David, when David's here, probably trains with David Avanesian more than anybody else. He's obviously picked up a lot of those good habits.
Of course, yeah. Success breeds success, doesn't it? So when you're surrounded by people like that, he sees how David behaves in the gym, you're going to mimic it and hope you achieve the same.
Yeah, that's right. But Stan's got obviously nice style, nice stance, but those heavy hands. But sometimes, you know, we were saying about Sonny Price 10-0. You've got to have a stoppage on there, a stoppage or two. Obviously, we understand 4 rounds early days, you might not always get the stoppage. But you know, when someone, say, Stan at the minute's 9-0 with 9-0-4,
yeah,
that makes you also maybe an avoided opponent.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And I think, from my perspective, I believe that TV producers and promoters should be looking at Stan now. And I'd be hoping that boxer, look at these body shots, he is breaking Jake Bray down. I can see those body shots are paying off.
Those 4 or 5 shots.
Yeah. And you could see the body language change as they were landing.
Now, Stan's probably hitting in like 2 spells 10 or 15 times, all with no reply.
Yeah.
And every single one of them shots must.
And now Jake Bray's getting warned for holding because he's desperate because of what's coming at him.
And the other thing that I was saying to Cole, that stands up, you know, some of these lads, you know, after they've been professional 2 or 3 years, they're changing their physique, you know, from keeping to a diet, keeping to a good nutritional, you know, diet, not blowing up in between fights, you know, living the life as of an elite athlete, but while still, but not quite having that lifestyle work and boxing balance.
Of course, yeah. I was just like talking about Stan and how before you joined, I was saying about how the Midlands area title became a bit complicated, and Stan obviously had to wait out for his opportunity. But there's other titles out there. Sam Gilly's got a title, the English title. I mean, Lewis Green's got the Commonwealth. These would be fights that Stan would take in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I mean, it was obviously.
It's not often that you're at small hall shows and you just look at people and you just think that guy's going to be on TV, and you see that with Stan.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, he came on Radio Leicester with me on Tuesday night, and you know, he speaks very well. He's like I said, that he's got that lovely balance of being a nice person, a genuinely nice person. He's not a facade, but he can obviously, he manages his socials properly, maintains his socials properly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you were a TV promoter, you'd have no worries at all sending Stan on Good Morning Britain.
Yeah.
You know he'd represent the sport well.
Yes. But he has got a dodgy choice in shirts, them Lizard King shirts or whatever they're called. They do leave a little bit to be desired, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they? I think he's proudly sponsored by him. I actually entered one of the competitions, but I didn't get anything. I entered it because I was like supporting Stan.
Yes.
He does wear another dodgy shirt as well, the Nottingham Forest one.
Yes, yeah. Yes, he was telling me he's getting one for Christmas.
Yeah. Maybe that's where he gets his anger issues from with fight.
Yes.
Like I'm sure I'd have some issues if I supported that team.
Yeah. In fact, we'll just digress slightly because we both do like the working men's ballet. Who do you want to win tomorrow?
In terms of
football.
Oh, I'm rooting for Argentina.
Oh, we're having a commentary. Yeah, I've got to go for France, I think.
Because trivia for people at home, there's a county in southern Argentina that speak Welsh. So because of that, they're always the second team.
Right.
So Patagonia is not a clothing brand; it's a region in Argentina. They all speak Welsh.
Yes, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you learn. So, in fact, to be honest, I think I did know that.
And Stan's going for the kill now. Jake Bray's taken a lot of punishment in this fight,
but he's taking it well. If that makes sense.
Yeah, he's not looking too distressed.
No.
He's not giving Kevin Parker too much of a reason to jump in, is he?
No. It's just it's entertaining. It's not one. It's not. It is a little bit one-way traffic, but it's not. You know, he's not. He's just staying out of the way. Which, to be fair, some of those shots they're making me win.
Yeah. But I think his shoulder just came to his rescue there. Big right hook, and Bray got his shoulder up just in the nick of time. Is this for the 5th round? So yeah, this is for the 5th round.
I mean, it's been easily fought. I mean, yeah, it's been a good watch.
Yeah, it's been competitive but one-sided.
Yes.
Which sounds like a strange phrase, but what we're saying is Bray is giving enough, but Stan's dominating.
Yeah. But the thing is, a lot of small hall boxing, like we said, boxing does involve a lot of paradoxes. Like, we're in the hurt game, but the idea is actually not to get hurt.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Or to avoid getting hurt, hit and not getting hit.
you look at through Stan's record. You look through Stan's record.
Nice bit of movement, nice bit of footwork. He's like dropping them hands. I don't think Cole's looking a bit nonplussed at that, but
no, Carl won't like that at all. Like, in Stan's record so far, he's had Kyle Fox winning record, Martin Jones winning record, Serge Mbombo, former Olympian, you know, Daniel Obanski, former Golovkin. That is a difficult run for someone who's fighting in the small halls, building a record. And even Jordan Granham, his debut opponent, ABA champion.
Yes, who just chose to go on the road.
Yeah. But not only has Stan won, he's beat all these people in style. He's looked comfortable in doing so and impressed.
The Martin Jones 10 seconds.
Viral.
Oh, that was right down the pipe then.
I think that Stan's hurt Jake Bray a couple of times here, but Bray's managed to disguise it or see it through. There was definitely a few body shots that hurt him at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, Bray's content to catch a few on the arms.
So this is difficult because,
nice bit. Not, in fact, that was quite nice. Not nice from a boxing, from a stylistic point of view, but Stan was thinking he's going to hold on to me, I'll hold on to him.
Yeah,
and just weigh him down a little bit.
Another body shot. You saw that hurt because how about the elbow move? We're now like last 10 seconds of a 50. You envision Stan will go for a stoppage in the 6th?
Yeah, I'd say so.
But final round here, you got to imagine that Stan's going to pick it up here because he does like a stoppage, doesn't he? Just in terms of your opinion, David.
Yes.
So Stan's obviously picked up 4 stoppages in 9 fights on the small hall scene, which is very difficult to do. But if he would have been with a TV promoter where they're getting opponents from Europe and Argentina, those opponents who come to win, who leave more gaps, how many more stoppages do you think he'd have picked up along the way?
He's his odd. I'm trying to think of some of it. There's like Sam Noakes, who's got a 100% stoppage record. Stan hit, I've been to a few of the Warren shows watching David Avenese, reporting on David Avenesian. He's no harder hitter than Stan, you know what I mean? And he's rolled over 11, I think, on the spin.
Because obviously, as we were saying earlier, it's a harder task to get these guys out there. When they come to win, or they're coming to have a go, they leave gaps.
Well, they've just been cherry-picked by the matchmaker.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that we approve of that, anybody, but
about 10 years ago, we were bringing over a lot of Latvian lemmings, weren't we? Right, that was the phrase used.
Nice. That right hand to the ribs.
Fantastic right hook. Followed it up with a right hook to the body.
Tell you what, if he'd not been stretching with that second shot, I think he might have gone down there.
Yeah.
It was just that little bit.
What's great, well, even when he can see he's hurt, he's still keeping his discipline, Stan, where he's stepping out of range when there's a shot coming back.
Yes.
I think. I must admit, though, with like someone who has a fashion company sponsoring him, Stan could have ironed his shorts.
Yes. And in fact, bearing in mind he's a Nottingham Forest supporter, what's with the blue? Not that blue is obviously one of my, been a Leicester City fan, blue is one of my favourite colours. But
yeah, maybe he's been living in Leicestershire for quite a while. Maybe there's like a, maybe he's converting slowly. Oh. Oh. I don't think he's been told off like that since he was about 8 years old.
But no, last time he got told off like that, Cole he had his hands on the ropes and Cole slapped him off.
Comfortable win for Stan.
Easy. Not easy. And it was very dominant. But
yeah.
Kevin Parker scores the contest 60-54 for the winner. In the red corner, Stanley Stannard. Middleweight contest with 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the leopard print blue and green shorts, weighing in at 11 stone, 5 pounds, 10 ounces. From Cameroon, now boxing out of Doncaster, Serge Ambomo. And in the red corner, wearing the purple shorts, weighing in at 11 stone, 5 pounds, 14 ounces, a regular 3 wins, 1 scuffle, James Richardson. 6 3-minute rounds, your referee Kevin Parker. For the first round.
this is a jump up in class for James Richardson.
Absolutely, like Serge Mbombo, Olympian. Like he's.
Serge is one of them fighters. He's a scourge of many a prospect.
Yes, I mean he came over here. I think it was 2012, and he was in the Olympics representing Cameroon.
And never came home.
And never went home. He just like. I'll just reel off some of the list of names that Mbombo's been in with. You got James Metcalf, Stephen Daniel, European champion, Tony Dixon, Echo Esserman, David Avanesian, Chris Congo, Denzel Bentley, Jack Flatley, Mark Heffron, Marcus Morrison, Tyler Denny, Nathan Heaney, Sean Yaxley, Ryan Amos, Samuel Mason. That is some list.
Yes, it certainly is.
And last month he picked up a win against Lorenzo Grasso away from home, and you know, if you look at Serge's early pro career, he won his first 5 pro fights, and in his 5th pro fight he was fighting Jerome Wilson, and obviously there was that situation with Jerome afterwards that he got that bleed on the brain, I believe it was, in Sheffield.
Right.
And I'm not sure if that contributed to Mbombo going on the road, but that was his last fight where he was
of course.
Not on the road.
Yes. He obviously had a close fight with Ryan Amos, who you know very well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was here actually that close fight happened. Yeah, at Newark Showground. I think with that fight as well, that fight put Ryan Amos in good stead for his contest with Kyle Haywood, because that taught Ryan some of the inside fighting that he used to good effect with Kyle.
Yes, yeah, and hopefully we'll be seeing the rematch of that Midland area scrap in the spring.
Yeah, I think everyone wants to see that one. It was very, very highly talked about. A lot of people were saying what a great fight it was, and when you can't split 2 fighters like that, you need another match to make it decisive.
Yeah, I suppose for me, from watching back, Kyle you probably would say Kyle would perhaps can box better. Was that the best Ryan Amos that you get on the night?
Having seen Ryan on the amateur scene over the years, and I've said this to a few people, Ryan always changed his level to his opponent. So if he fought someone that was quite novice-y, Ryan could look very poor and sometimes lose. And then he'd go in with like an ABA champion and fight a very close fight. So he seems to always change his level versus who he is.
Yes.
But which is not always a great trait, because you want to be bombing out those not as good as you.
No, exactly. It seems a fairly even first round, but I'll give Richardson the edge.
Of course, yeah.
Round 2.
James coming out, with Richardson coming out working off the jab. He knows he needs to box smart here because of Mbombo's credentials, so that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, Serge has got a tight defence, very tight.
They don't hand out Olympic places, do they?
No, they probably don't hand them out. They don't hand them out, especially if people claim diplomatic immunity afterwards.
Yeah.
Or no, seek asylum or whatever.
Sharper with that, don't telegraph that.
James is obviously very cautious, not cautious, sensible, in that he's obviously trying to use his jab, picking him off, and he's getting a bit of joy with that. Maybe just needs to mix his work up a bit.
He's got the reach advantage, so he's using that to good effect. That jab's coming out and it's coming back just as fast to
nice.
protect his chin, because you know, an overhand right, especially with someone with the power of Mbombo, you don't want to be taking that.
And it's a bit of for James, it's a bit of a step up from Seamus Devlin, Gennady Krajewski.
Yeah, there's levels to away fighters, isn't there? And he put Mbombo right at the top of the list of some of the away fighters that you get.
In fact, it will be interesting to see in next week's Boxing News who they'll probably select 4 or 5 journeymen as their away fighters of the year.
Yes. I'd imagine Pucci will be high, given all the upsets he's caused.
Yes.
There's been quite a few journeymen this year who've decided to give it a go away from home, but then the phone stops ringing, doesn't it?
Yes.
You'd not want to be trapped in a phone box with Mbombo, would you?
No.
He just seems very strong.
Yes. It's amazing to think they are a similar, you know, virtually the same weight. Because they're built completely differently, you know, shorter, stockier, Mbombo. But James is mixing up his work nicely. After my little critique that he seemed to just be needed to just do a bit more than just pop out the left jab.
Yeah, of course. The left hand was up to take that nicely, defended well. So yeah, I remember last time when we were commentating on Richardson, he'd had a very, very illustrious amateur career, picking up several amateur national titles.
Yes. I know it's not. He's been busy, and this is like 3rd fight of the year, but I know he's not been as busy as he'd have liked.
And it's a bit, as you said, like, it's a division where Greaves has got many fighters, and it's going to be difficult to keep them all happy, because there's going to have to be a lot of not so much wheeling and dealing, but mix and matching, so that people get their opportunities and don't tread on each other's toes.
Well, I suppose they get the thing with them. I mean, it's just that sometimes, you know, with the lads, you know, when if they can easily make super welter on the day, they probably should be looking at boxing at welterweight.
Of course, yeah. No, that's a murderer's row division, isn't it, welter? Yeah. I'd much rather be super welter myself.
Yes.
Like we talk about, you know, at the top in welter you've got Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. David Avanesian obviously saw the difference between world class and elite last week. Cause
that's right.
I consider David Avanesian to be world class.
Yes.
But there's another level after that.
No, definitely. Well, Terence Crawford's got pound for pound #1. Been world champion for nearly 9 years. You know, we now know why.
Yeah.
Well, we probably do. Well, we probably do anyway. But
David got a first-hand taste of why. But yeah, when you look at super welter, I'd imagine that Josh Kelly will probably move on at some point. I don't think he's going to sit around a British title level massively long, which then will open up opportunities for everyone below that.
Yeah. You see, because one thing, you've got that bizarre thing. You live in Scunthorpe, you're a Midland area fighter.
Yeah, very strange.
I've never really thought of Sonny Scunny has been part of the Midlands, but apparently it is.
Yeah, I never did either. I guess they probably don't belong and they've just been shoehorned into the bracket.
Yes.
Of course, there's a few boxers coming from Scunthorpe at the minute as well, isn't there? You've got Mr. Richardson.
Yes.
And then he's got Spelman's from
Scunthorpe.
Yeah. Here we are in round 4. Richardson coming out, pumping that jab, more of the same. Just looks very comfortable, doesn't he, Richardson? Yeah. Very composed. You can tell he's well seasoned.
He's probably learnt more in these 3 full rounds so far with Serge than he has in 3 learning fights with more awkward customers.
Yeah, and I think he knows early doors that well before this fight was like the first bell went, that you're not stopping Serge. Like, you look down his record, the people who stopped him, Denzel Bentley recently fought for a world title and went the distance. Sean Yaxley, very highly rated super welterweight, and then you also had Marcus Morrison, who was a big bloke.
Yes. I mean, I think Stan broke his hand on his head, commented on how hard his head is.
Yeah, it looks that way as well.
Caught him on the old whiskers then.
Yeah.
I don't think that was like a balance, going off balance. I think he just sort of
made him take 2 steps back, didn't it?
Yeah. Richardson's been very upright, and especially with that jab, it seems a good stiff. Oh, nice shot, James. But no, he's got a good stiff, straight jab.
Very consistent with his punches and how he's pumping it out. Is there a story behind the entrance of Hi Ho Silver Lining? Is that the Scunthorpe football team song?
No, I don't actually know that. He had it made up by. He asked Cole, was there some? I think the DJs actually did tonight's DJ actually made the CD for him. So.
Well done, moving your feet. Get it out, Serge. Hands high, good luck.
Oh. Bit of a different start to this round where Serge He's trying to sort of walk James down. Nice overhand right there from.
The risk is a week before Christmas. There's never any shows the first 2 weeks of January.
Yes.
So at this point in the fight, Serge is thinking, you know, he could probably risk a cut or two by coming forward and going for the win, because he's not going to be fighting for 4 weeks anyway, so the ban won't matter.
Yes, without getting my phone out and looking at box reg, I don't know when the next small or where the first small ball shows are. I know there's Eubank Smith on the 21st of January, but
yes, yeah. Richardson's done a great work there, getting Serge and Mbombo against the ropes and landing a few, because Mbombo is starting to look threatening in the round.
Yes.
He seems to be looking to counter the jab over the top of the right hand, which
I think, to be fair, I think Serge is like, doesn't particularly want to keep eating those left jabs off
of course, yeah.
James.
So if he counters one or two, it makes him less.
Yeah, that's
So a really good exchange there to watch. Richardson in and out with straight punches, and then Serge trying to land a few hooks in there.
And you can sort of tell, by James's body language that a couple of those right hands have definitely hit the spot. Possibly the hardest he's probably ever been hit before.
Absolutely.
You can tell,
especially with those little gloves on as well. There's a huge difference between taking punches with 16 ounces versus 10 ounces.
And also, you can sort of see the experience with Serge as well.
Enjoy yourself, Serge.
Last round coming up.
Going into this round, what would you say the scores were? 4-1 to Richardson?
Yeah, I'd say so. One of the rounds might have been scored even. But I think for like that fifth round was probably Serge's round if you were going to lean towards him, and then one of the others might have been scored even. But it's clearly Richardson's fight at this stage.
He's visibly tiring, and I don't think because of he's overworked himself. I just think just that experience.
But there's a level of focus he's never had to maintain before because of the danger. Yes. The danger presented to him in front of him, like that.
Yeah.
If that left hand wasn't there, you could be saying good night.
But to be fair, at the same time, even if you've got your man there, it's still going to hurt anyway.
Yeah. You're still taking it, but you're just minimising the impact.
Yes.
You know, there's that saying, if you put a pillow next to your head and get hit by a baseball bat, you're still going to feel it.
Oh!
Some exchanges going on.
Anti, mate! Anti-Serge! Suck it up a bit.
It looks like Mbombo's in a bit of distress here. But that's when he's probably most dangerous.
Yeah. I think Richardson's right shoulder is definitely going to be hurting tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll have earned his Christmas dinner, that's for sure.
Parker looks poised, as if like there's nothing happening. It warrants his intervention, but he's watching the action
intensely, isn't he? He's very. I'd say this round is a great body shot by Richardson. You can often sense when someone lands a good shot against a bomber because he throws a really big one back.
Yes.
And a body shot landed there and two big came in return.
Yes, yeah, no, I'll tell you what,
fantastic fight.
Please for both boxers, thank you. Referee Kevin Parker scores the contest 60-54. For your winner, in the red corner, James Richardson. This is a super middleweight contest of 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the black and gold shorts, weighing in at 11 stone, 12 pounds, from Middlesbrough, CJ Wood. And in the red corner, wearing the white shorts, weighing in 11 stone, 12 pounds, 2 ounces, with regular wins, 3 mile air knockout, from Tom Cowling! 6 3-minute rounds for referee Kevin Parker.
Absolutely massive support here for Tom Cowling in his hometown of Newark. Last fight of the evening, David. Do we get a stoppage? Not had one so far.
I'd like to think so.
He sold some tickets, hasn't he?
Yes, he
Mr.
has.
Cowling.
Yes. Yeah, very much the hometown hero.
Very nice, clean white shorts. Let's see how clean they are at the end.
Yes, and we know about Tom's. Tom likes to bleed a bit of. Tom likes to bleed a bit of claret.
Yeah. I heard a rumour that he's going to be getting sponsored by Tenebus. He's struggling to pin down Mr. Wood so far. Chris is obviously boxing on the back foot, realises there's a size difference, and Cowling's just finding it difficult to pin him down into the ropes.
And lo and behold, I think some of the red stuff's coming through Tom's nostril.
And of course, for me, Tom's best punch is his uppercut. But when the fighter's moving away from you, it's not easy to land a shot like that.
Yes, yeah.
But there it is.
One of my favourite Tom Cowling fights was when he beat your stunt double.
Oh, yeah, can't lose. My body double. That was a great fight because Kyle obviously came to win.
Yes.
So it made it easier for Tom to look good.
CJ Wood, he's on his record, he's obviously got a losing record, but it's kind of a mixture. I think been in with some decent names.
Yeah, so he started out with a winning record, but he was boxing on Bieber initially. and then he moved to British Boxing Board of Control, and he's not had as much success since moving to British Boxing Board of Control. But that could be down to a variety of reasons. That could be level of opposition,
yes.
Or when he was at Bieber, you don't have to sell so many tickets, so it's easier to go in the home corner. When you look at like Cowling's record, the three names that stand out, well, the two names that stand out is obviously Kyle Hughes from all his shows on the way he boxed on MTK, and then Pucci, who's a very well-renowned journeyman.
Yes. I'll tell you after the next bit.
Now I see a cross on Tom's shorts. Is he a religious sort, David?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
I know Stan's a man of God. I just wasn't sure whether Tom was, but that probably gives an indication that he is.
Nice to see the ringside rest and care.
Yeah, is that the charitable trust?
Yes.
You don't see that blazoned so much on boxes, which it should be.
I mean, it's quite interesting with the ringside rest and recovery charity, the ringside charitable trust, is that not one of the big promoters have got behind it.
Yeah.
And those are the ones where it's not easy to make money, but where you think they might have a bit of some leeway to help. Yeah,
of course. So with the TV promoters, as we know, the TV companies pay for the show, and ticket sales are a bonus. And there could be something where a pound of every ticket sold goes to the charity.
Yes. Obviously Boxing News really pushed the charity, because obviously Matt Christie, the editor, is a trustee.
Yeah, and he walked on a hot coal as well.
Yes, but they do like little articles about it not every week, but most weeks or every other week or whatever.
And for those wondering what it is, it's a charity set up to help fighters who've fallen on hard times, who may need a helping hand for a variety of reasons, whether it's financial or through mental health, which happens more often than you think, because there is no support once they retire.
Yes, whereas I suppose football, I suppose it's different because football is a bigger sport than boxing, but they obviously have a PFA which they all pay into, and they obviously invest some of that money for them. I suppose it's different.
But as has been mentioned previously, there's so much money at the top of the sport, and some of that could feed down so that the sport of the grassroots and charities like that are given some of the pie as well, and there's enough to go around.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's obviously you hear like horror stories from some of the old fighters about how little money they think they would have had big paydays.
Yeah.
For world title fights, 20% here, 10% there.
Yeah. Every time Tom's throwing, it seems to push Wood back. Oh. Pressure there by Cowling. Quite a few of them landed. Wood did just enough to throw back and hold.
And sort of he's navigated himself well out of that position.
Yeah, he's square up on the ropes as well. taken a few big shots to display his chin, Wood.
Yes.
Cowling seems to be breaking him down. I'd like to see Cowling go to the body a little bit more.
Did I see there's quite a nasty lump emerging on Wood's right eye?
Oh. A lot of redness around Wood's face, isn't there?
Yeah, another fair skin fighter.
Yeah. Yes. We've been out in force today. Obviously. They say
visions of Wood was going to land in our on our table. Alan Michael Conlon.
Yeah. I'll have to have Jamie Conlon like reactions to catch him. Quite crazy to think. I looked at Wood's record. I'm sure one of his fights was at cruiserweight. Just doesn't look like he's got the frame, does he?
No. Never shot them.
There's a lot of redness around Wood's face.
Tom, it's almost like there's 4 or 5 shots where you can just do it with a 6th or a 7th or an 8th shot.
Yeah.
But obviously, do you think that might be that there weren't maybe cold?
Now we're into round 4. The beauty of this, with it being a 6th rounder, it means that following this, Tom will be eligible to fight for titles.
Yes.
So 6th rounders tend to mean that once you've done a 6th rounder, it means you can fight in a 10 rounder, which is what a title contest is.
Yeah, it'd be interesting whether that would be at middle or super. I know this is classed down as a super welterweight.
They're both very, very, very hot divisions, aren't they? Super middleweight and middleweight.
Well, I suppose the super middleweight division is basically made for the British fighter.
Yeah, it is. We dominated it over the years, haven't we? And even now, John Ryder's just picked up one. I mean, you got Zach Parker at world level. We're there. And even when you go like further down, we've had some great British champions over the years of that division.
Joe Kawasaki, Robin Reed.
Yes.
Eubank.
Ben Collins.
That right eye is very swollen now. Not to the extent of closing up, but you can see that.
Yeah, there was like a mouse underneath it. There's that uppercut again. He seems to land that so effortlessly. Great right hook there. Oh, that looks to be it. I think he's hurt. Cowling's going in for the kill. Wood's trying to survive. Now he's got his hands down and Cowling just steps off. And there's another big right. Parker could step in here because he's taking a few big ones. And Wood fires back. It was the looping right hand that had success both times.
That uppercut right on the chin. Nice variety of shots as well.
Yeah. Round 5 now. It did feel like in that last round that Cowling was really getting through to Wood, and some of that sustained pressure, it felt like a stoppage was on the cards, but Wood weathered it.
Yeah. But I think it still goes back again. Is Cole concerned about him appearing as if he's been shot in the ring?
Yeah,
and I'm not talking from any insight. I'm just surmising, you know, chewing the fat with you as we're watching.
Yeah, of course. So, you know, given that Cowling does bleed, he doesn't want to overcommit and get cut, because then that will keep him out the ring for X amount of days, and he'll want to be active next year.
Oh.
Cowling's happy to remain with a disciplined performance, and he's not straying from the game plan.
No. Obviously, I'm all for as the observer, the following the instructions. Just has been, could he perhaps have been a little, possibly slightly more aggressive?
Yeah, that's something that you see with all the Greaves trained fighters. They do follow instructions to a T, but yeah, I do feel that Cowling does perform better against fighters who come to him. But this is something that he has to learn, because not every fighter is going to come to you. Like there, I could see it when Wood was coming forward. He was like there, almost cocking his hand, ready to unload him.
I mean, it's a shame with, like, not a shame, so I don't think, it's only been, hopefully it will only be a slight delay, but it's, you know, but for COVID, Tom would have boxed for a title by now.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Same as Stan, definitely.
That swelling under Wood's eye is getting worse by the minute. And now it's cut as well.
One fight that we've discussed off air about for Tom Cowling, maybe with, and obviously you've got a foot in that camp. With what would you like to see Tom Cowling and Jack Hutsby?
Yeah, I think that would be a great fight. Yeah, and it'll be a real clash of styles as well, because Jack Hutsby's got a very, very good, fast, deceptive jab. But equally, there's other fights out there just in the Midlands alone, like Derek Osaze is another great fight for them too, because he's obviously got great credentials, but seems to be on the outside looking in at the minute. And
yeah, and I'm trying to think, it was the River Wilson Bentz the title, like the Midland area title.
Yeah, River Wilson Bentz as well, who's just obviously come off a loss to Hamza Shearer, so he'll be wanting to defend his title to rebuild. And even at the division, you've also got Josh Gooding as well.
Yes.
Endless opportunities just in the Midlands, not even going to English title level. That's a great body shot. Right hook around the back elbow.
Not quite crisp. But
that's like his finisher, isn't it? Stone Cold had the stunner, Tom Cowling's got an uppercut.
must admit, Wood's corner did a good job with his eye.
Very good, yeah. That's not a punch that you teach people to throw, but Cowling lands it very well. It's like a right hook. Yeah. Wood's clearly getting impatient now and frustrated. Won't get to Cowling, but he'll stick to his game plan and he won't fall for that. And as the exchange happened, the ref hampered my view, but I would say that's another clean sweep for Cowling.
Referee Kevin Parker scored the contest 60-55 for your winner.